Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mark, Jess, Alex, and Tim. You're watching a special edition of Ring Rants. Tonight we're here to talk about the NXT Takeover special show, Respect. We'll kind of go through the matches, give our thoughts about, the matches and the outcomes, and, where maybe we'll talk about, where NXT should go from there and what WWE should do with the product. So overall, I felt like it was a very strong show. It had a lot of showcasing of younger talent. You saw, someone who's more familiar with NXT than me can kind of throw out the names, but the tag team matches against the teams that were against Balor and Joe, and then Rhino and Corbin, those newer guys look really good. So it looks like there's a lot of promise with these young talent and these younger tag teams. So I don't know if anyone else got that sense from watching those tag matches, but it seems like even with those younger wrestlers going up against well-established guys like Finn Balor and Samoa Joe, which all in honesty, they have no business winning a match against them because those are your top guys. You're not going to make them lose to lower card guys. Those young wrestlers really were really impressive, and they did well against well-established guys. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
Chad Gable is the man.
Yeah, the crowd was really behind him, and I don't know too much about him, but his gimmick seems like it would carry over very well.
Yeah, that's my first time ever seeing him, and he's awesome, man.
Yeah. So, lost my train of thought.
What was his partner's name?
Jason Jordan.
He's pretty good, too.
Yeah, they're like the new world's greatest tag team.
Yeah.
Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas, they're like just like them, 2.0.
Yeah.
And I think that they're really going to shine in the tag team division, and I'm proud of them. So, yeah.
And then the first team, Dash and
Dawson.
They did pretty well with against Finn and Samoa Joe. Again, there's no reason for those two to go over on Finn and Joe. That would be a shock. But, you're starting to see them, start to replace some of the guys that already moved up the ladder into the main event. And there's no one to me that really stands out too much from that crowd, but there's always time to, to make up, ground and make these wrestlers more established. If anything, I'll fast forward to the Apollo Crews and Tyler Breeze match, which I'm a little bit mixed about. Apollo Crews looks amazing. He has quite a good look. He has a great move set, and he's got this, great mix of power moves, and he's very fast. So that's going to translate very well, especially his look on the main roster, down the line. But I really feel like they're really doing Tyler Breeze injustice right now. He's lost in the last two, including this one, last two major, special events, and I think that's kind of hurting him. I mean, he's still very popular, obviously, but for a while he was winning a lot of matches, and he was pretty much like a main, a main wrestler on that show, and now he's just losing to, Thunder Liger or Apollo Crews, and I'm kind of afraid that's going to hurt him a little bit.
What are your thoughts on Taylor Breeze, Tim?
I like him, but I like Apollo Crews a lot more because I like when he does the standing moonsault.
Oh yeah, that's certainly impressive, but we gotta realize that this guy is still within, the first couple of months of his, NXT career.
Yeah.
And certainly he's impressive, and certainly he has a great look to him, but, I'm fine with him getting wins on NXT, and, maybe if you pit him up against, a younger guy or someone you don't mind having him beat or having someone lose to him. But to do it to an established guy like Tyler Breeze, I don't know. I think that's the wrong direction. Hopefully, maybe they balance it out and they give Breeze, throw him in the title picture or something, because you have to obviously do someone to go up against Finn Balor, and I think Breeze versus Balor would be an amazing match. Just the contrasting styles.
We've seen it when they had the #1 contenders tournament.
Yeah, but now I'm talking like just a straight out feud, like, you know, Finn being just a straight up wrestler, the crowd favorite, and I mean Breeze is a crowd favorite too, but for a different reason. You know, all the smart fans like him just because, you know, he's a heel that plays his character so well.
And also, I like the fact, I mean, yeah, the selfie stick thing, that's a little corny. I don't think
that's the gimmick.
Yeah, I understand that, but what I'm saying is, I don't think I'd ever walk down the street with a selfie stick. If you do, just beat me up. But no, I'm just kidding about that. Don't really.
That's why he does it. That's his thing.
But I will say this: he is interesting, and I think a lot of fans can relate to him in the aspect of. I mean, think about how many people take selfies nowadays.
Well,
like, I mean,
he appeals to, you know, a younger
buoyant.
generation of fan, but at the same time, you know, since he's so like flamboyant and
he's like the Zoolander gimmick.
I was just about to say
he appeals to older crowds too.
He could be on Zoolander too.
Yeah, he's like Zoolander.
Call his agent, you know,
So,
hook him up with a cameo.
I like him. Like, he's a good talent, and he's definitely over with the fans. But I like that we had Apollo Crews beat him, because Apollo Crews deserves to be in the main spot, because
Not this quick though.
he's a mega powerhouse. And
He's a good wrestler and he's got a good look, but you gotta work your way up, man. Like you
You
can't.
gotta watch all this old stuff with his Utah Nation. You
I
gotta
guess-
see where this guy came from, to see where he came from, to see where he is now. It's amazing. This
It
guy
is amazing, but
is
at the
awesome.
same time, you still gotta work your way, and you shouldn't be, you know, going over on a well-established guy like Tyler Breeze. I mean, you know, look at it like this. Would you give Apollo Crews a win over Finn Balor? You know, and to be honest, Breeze has been around longer than Balor, at least in NXT. Obviously, you know, Balor has been in the Indies for years, so he's, you know, got him that kind of length. But I just think it's great Crews is getting this, you know, kind of push, and he's a good young talent. He's got potential, but that's what that is. It's just potential. It's not proven 100% yet. I don't think you use a guy who could use a win to springboard that. Because, yes, you're helping Crews, and maybe they're trying to, you know, hitch their wagon to him or something. But at the same time, come on, you got Tyler Breeze that was there for a long time and who's doing, you know, that gimmick, and he's playing it so well. He's done everything that the company wanted of him, and he's super, super over with the crowd. And I know, again, he's over because he's a heel and it's the smart crowd that's cheering for him. But, you know, I'm more of a fan of the young wrestler building his wins, starting with lower card guys, going to the mid card guys, and then hitting the upper card if he's proven himself or herself.
I get what you're saying, but you can't always have the same guy winning. So, I mean, it's good to have some of the younger guys win as well. Obviously, Tyler Breeze is young too, but I mean, they're all young. I mean, for the most part, not all the wrestlers, but for the most part, in NXT, they're younger guys.
Oh yeah.
So,
well, I'm just saying in terms of, you know, where they are in their NXT career.
Yeah.
Right now, Tyler's on the downswing and he could use a win. Just
yeah, I understand.
like he should have won that takeover in Brooklyn. Like he had a great match with Jushin Liger, but the fact that they would have a guy who's going to come in one time, you know, and wrestle for you, be, you know, a guy that's there night after night for you, even if it is just one time, I think that would have done more for Breeze going over than having, you know, the one-time person come in and win over an established guy.
That's a good point. What are your thoughts on Taylor Breeze? Jess?
I'm more siding with what Mark is saying. I do see potential in Apollo Crews. He's really, really strong. His presence, everything's there for me. But I think it's going to take a lot more time to kind of get to know him in the ring and everything. Tyler had more to lose in this match than Apollo Crews did.
Yeah.
Apollo Crews could have lost that match, and then he would still be fine, as in his momentum. Yeah, I'd take a little step back, but, you know, Breeze's momentum's already down. So you gotta, if you're trying to build around your core talent of Breeze and Finn Balor and Samoa Joe and all of them, you gotta make sure that when the time is right, they get that win. And just because you give Breeze this win now, doesn't mean you can't have a rematch with him and Crews. And then Crews gets the win next time. I mean, that's pretty typical. The heel goes up on the face one time. They get a rematch down the line, and the face finally gets one up. You know, that's classic storytelling in wrestling. The heel wins and wins, and everyone wants to see the heel lose. I mean, in this case, no one wants to see Tyler Breeze lose. Tyler Breeze.
That's true.
I'm just talking about classic story, you know, wrestling storyline.
They should turn Tyler Breeze face then.
Yeah,
I can see that happening.
That would be the logical thing.
Instead of taking selfies with himself, he should actually take selfies with people in the crowd.
That's actually a really good point.
He could come out,
that'd be awesome.
Either way, Tyler Breeze will play up anything he does perfect.
Fans would be so super stoked to take a picture with him, and then he could just post that on Twitter right before his match or something. Well, anyways, we're going to talk about the other matches on the card, but that will be in another video. So thanks for watching. Follow us on Twitter at Ring Rants, like our Facebook page, and if you like this video, please give us a like, give us a share, tell your friends about us. Subscribe.
As Tyler Breeze would say, don't be an uggo.
Any last thoughts, anyone?
I'm ready to talk about that main event.
Okay.
That was all it feels.
Stay tuned for our main event video. See ya.